I'm looking over your shoulder and I'm looking at this thing going, you forget that there's another title fight in the co-main.
Navarrete
and Conceicao. And these guys I think that fight has the potential to be more entertaining and exciting than the main event, simply because Navarrete's style it's this wall. It's all over the place. And Conceicao's coming in with absolutely nothing to lose.
Yeah.
He was on a card about a month and a half ago. They took him off the card last minute because they're like, we got something better for you. You're going to fight Navarrete on the co-main. And so he was on the road with us, all set to fight, and they canceled the fight because they got this deal done. Wow. So he is excited. I think as somebody who has been in the ring with him almost, I want to say at least 10 fights now, he's been on the short end of the stick a few times in fights that you could argue he won and didn't get the decision. So I think he's going to come out even more aggressive possibly than De Los Santos in the main event to try and figure out this crazy style that Navarrete brings into the ring.
I got to say, shout out to the Cleveland Browns. They went on the road today and beat the Baltimore Ravens.
At the end of the game.
But what if they landed, they touched down, and they said, you know what? You're not going to play the Ravens this weekend. We got something better for you next week.
But this is the boxing game.
How is that possible? You on site.
Yeah, you're ready. Camp's over. It's fight week.
Did he make it to the weigh-in? He had to cut weight.
No, I don't even. He was already.
That's the worst part.
Because that's BS.
You're coming at it like a fighter.
Yes.
Your whole team is going, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I know.
How?
Yeah, you want to perform.
But how did Conceicao's team allow that to happen? And I get it that Navarrete is the bigger, better deal. What is it that you couldn't say, hey, we'll get you after this?
Why not go through it is what you're saying?
I don't appreciate when you treat a B-side fighter like he's B-side. Like, don't do that to a fighter. Don't do that to his team and his camp.
I don't know the ins and outs. It could have been Top Rank's decision. It might have been the camp's decision to say, hey, we're not going to risk injury. We're not going to risk maybe another loss. Yeah. Let's go straight to the title shot. Who knows? But we were on the road together. Yeah. The fight got pulled, whether Top Rank pulled it or his camp pulled it. Yeah. And now he's in the ring against Navarrete. And I like this fight. I think this is a great fight. I respect the shit out of both of those guys. Like I said, I've called a ton of Navarrete fights now, and I just don't get it. Right? Like, you talk about a technician, and then you look at Navarrete, and I don't think he's a technician at all. He's just out there throwing bombs, and he's all over the place, his arm length, his reach. And I'm like, how is this guy, So, let's see. I think this fight has the potential to upstage the main event.
Carson would always talk about Navarrete. Navarrete was his guy. Yeah. And then when I got a good look at Navarrete, I saw his feet are out of position. I see he's like, he's front foot heavy, and he's all these other different nuances and techniques that I feel are shortcomings to being technical, and he gets it done.
He gets it. Look at his record: 38-1 with 31 knockouts.
Crazy.
Like,
he's a beast.
Insane.
He's a beast.
Yeah, I like this fight. I like the co-main a lot.
Conceicao's dangerous early. I feel.
Yep. He's going to bring it. He's going to come at him.
Yeah.
He's going to feel it out. He's going to try and figure out how to get around those looping arms and crazy style. Because it's not even a style. It's literally, it's Gangnam style. He's in there. He's all over the place. So that's what gets me excited about this one. I can't wait to see the first 2 rounds of the co-feature.